So you've awoken on the first day of
On
the
the first day?
the first day of the Harvest Festival,
Ooh.
and the city around you is a buzz with activity, uh, on a far greater scale than you've ever seen. There are huge crowds. Like it's way more dense than it normally is. Walking around through the Green District, the Grand Market, where stalls of all kinds have been built and just kind of thrown together in order for these vendors to sell their wares. The squares and streets are dominated by
Why did all
people
Quick,
shouting,
get break
singing,
enchantment.
drinking. There's bands
dominant
playing on
shit?
stages in every square. It is noisy, to say the least.
Where did all these extra people come from?
That's
Well,
a good question.
the city is fairly large, uh, and normally isn't as densely packed.
Hmm.
So you
Yeah,
could,
where did they come from?
uh, well, all over the city, really. As
Oh, they're just all in one place
they're just
now.
all in one place now. Yeah.
Oh, so there's the festival's happening in like a specific district then, or
The main festivities you were told happen around in the market because that's the place that has the most space.
uh,
The streets and squares that make up this part of the city are generally wider, better accommodating for business.
mm,
And as you wander around, especially as you get to the outer edge of the market district, it does bleed out into the general uh, residential area that rings the outside. So you can it's definitely not all concentrated just here, but this is where the most activity is.
hmm.
And there's all kinds of things. There's people selling their general wares as well as more specialty crafts that seem to be either saved or made specifically for this event, just because there's more people wandering around in general. But there's also people that seem to have set up games as well as other forms of entertainment. Like I said, there's music playing all over the place. Bars have opened up and have set up outside seating to accommodate the greater density of people. And well, it's yours to enjoy. So, what would you like to do?
Well, the first thing you should do, enjoying the cultural festival of a new place, is try out whatever seasonal beverages they got.
Yeah, get the
Yes.
food.
All right.
Well, I'm talking more about alcoholic. Like they got what comes in harvest season is that they got maybe cider.
Food.
What?
There
Okay,
definitely there
food.
definitely seem to be a lot of ciders. There's also some wines that you can
Ooh.
find,
Hold on.
as well as, like I said, definitely some stuff that is saved for this occasion. Various forms of more high end liquors can also be found. It really depends on what you're looking for. Uh,
Hmm.
as you make your way around, you do eventually find your way to uh, Penn's establishment, now with a sign hanging up above the door that says, shit, what did I call it?
The bee's knees.
No, the Wallow. That's right. It's been a long
Wallow
time.
in it.
Wallow in your
You
sorrow.
you do not see Penn walking around. However, you do find his partner Al. Uh, he seems to have set up a small bar uh, on the outside to accommodate the new outside seating, and a fair smattering of new faces can be seen walking around in similar outfits to his, waiting tables. hauling food and drink and such.
They really went all out, souped up the place, hired new help and all that. Well, I mean, I already know. Unless there's some surprises, I already know what alcohols are going to be served here because I helped facilitate that.
And you can definitely get some more tasting of that if you'd like. However, looking at the menu that he has set up, there's something on it called the House Brew that you have no idea what that could be.
Okay, that's it. I order it immediately.
You order it immediately.
Make that 2.
2. All right. Al greets you with his normal stern glance and curt nod.
Howdy do, Al.
Hello there.
And Miro walks up to Al like, "Hello, Al. It's nice to see you again." Okay,
Stop.
I got that out of my system. Now,
Good. The house special, eh? All right. He produces a very plain-looking bottle from underneath his counter and begins to pour half of it into a mug and the other half into another mug and sets them both in front of you. My own special brew. Enjoy.
After tonight, or double up on me too.
A double?
Sure, why not?
He just takes the bottle and passes it to you. It's not a very big bottle. Well, comparatively.
Now this is my kind of party.
Upon tasting it, it's some kind of mead.
as per usual, despite his size, he can take just as much fucking drink as I can.
Yeah, I mean, dwarves be dwarves.
Yeah.
But Al's brew is some kind of mead. You're not exactly sure what it's spiced with, but it's definitely good. Very pleasant. I need all of you to make a Constitution save for me, real quick.
You got it, boss.
Yeah, I was expecting that, but there you go. I think. Now, I don't know how 5e DCs work, but I think a 23 is gonna make. If I do say so myself.
I'm gonna suck here.
And I do say so myself.
So it's a con save?
Con save.
Well, here's the thing. We know he wouldn't poison us, so it's probably just really fucking strong drink.
Yeah.
Mira and Oriet, you guys are both fine. Oriet, you're not. It hits you pretty hard. It is some strong stuff, despite how pleasant it tastes. Seamus, unfortunately, with your order of a double, that's not gonna do.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
You are immediately set on your ass.
Can somebody get me a rocket I mean...
Welcome to drunkenness, my friend. You now take disadvantage on lots of things.
Sweet.
Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
But you're able to enjoy a nice meal, or at least some tastings of their new menu. It's fairly inexpensive, despite how high end you are aware of his business being. But overall, not bad. They seem like they'll be doing well for themselves. Or I should say even better for themselves.
Yeah, they always do well.
Hey, I have a rule question.
Yeah.
When I grapple, I do unarmed damage, right? I can grow claws to as a free action. So does that mean I can deal the claw damage instead of the one unarmed?
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah,
You
Um,
have a fairly large bout of festivities. Is there anything in particular you want to go looking for? Since, like I said, there is a lot of just things to buy if you've got the money to spend.
things to buy. Is there anything that'll help me kill things better?
Life isn't always about killing, Mira.
What are you talking about?
He's right. It's about drinking
Oh,
and having a
you've
go.
got a point.
Give me an investigation check or perception. I'll allow either.
Thank you. Okay, well.
Okay, Mira, you have a difficult time, especially since there aren't too many. There aren't a whole lot of smiths here.
Well, I'd like to preface it with it's a harvest festival. I didn't expect to be like, yeah, let's get some fucking people who are gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Well,
But
well, if that's what you're looking for, you
well,
do find
okay,
a fighting pit,
okay,
or at
okay.
least
I'm interested, but
like a boxing ring setup. There are.
okay.
It seems to be run by the guard itself, as there are a noticeably higher amount of them wandering around. Uh, well, I really shouldn't say wandering around. They're more waiting around. They're still in uniform, just not in their armor, and appear to be waiting for bouts.
Hmm.
Oh, woo.
They are both running. They are the ones running the booth, as well as the people you may challenge. If you were looking for things,
But I'm not gonna use claws in that.
No, if you're looking for things
Yeah.
to use to kill people, you can find a number of weapon shops, though they seem to be displaying more decorative pieces.
Of
At
course.
the moment. You can certainly still buy their standard affair, but the things on display are the nicer, less useful pieces.
Okay. Mira has no use for decorative weapon.
Fair enough.
Put them up. Put them up where? On my back? That'll just take up space.
Yeah, but you got plenty of space on your back.
Of course, I need it to carry both of you.
Yeah.
Well, damn,
Mira gives you
okay.
a hearty pat on the back, except it's a little too hearty.
It's a little
But
too
she
hardy.
didn't know that.
All right.
Well, I say the best way to find out what's the funnest part of a festival is to find out where the loudest merrymaking is happening.
That would definitely be the center square. You can hear it before you see it.
Okay, before we go to the center square, I would like to I would like to say that I would like to participate in the brawling ring.
You would like to
But
participate in the brawling ring.
yes, but if we want to go to the square first, we can. And you know what? Let's go to the square first. I want to see what's up.
All right. So heading into the central square, it is similar to the smaller ones that are prevalent throughout the market district. However, the center square is the home of a majority of the city's adventuring guilds. They are all out in force, as you might expect. They all have a variety of food booths, drinking booths, game and mercantile booths, and every single one of them has a stage set up in front and musicians playing a cacophonous dancing number. All different. They're all playing a different song, It does not sound great when you're towards the center, but it gets a little better as you
When you're
get towards
closer to
each
one of
stage.
them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Each stage has a large area in front of it for dancing. Couples as well as single individuals are just having a great time.
What is this horrid mix of sound?
It's a citywide party in the largest city in the world.
Oh, if I wasn't told what it was, I'd have mistaken it for your poetry, or you.
You've never heard my poetry, you rube.
I knew you wrote poetry.
I am a bard.
And so what if he writes poetry? I bet you write letters to your daughter in your spare time.
Look, I appreciate you defending me, but family is important. Let's not make fun of him for that.
Yes, and so is expressing yourself with art.
Wow.
Wow.
That's an enlightened viewpoint. Glad to hear it come from someone like you, Mira.
Anyway,
Gives me hope.
I want more drink.
And drink can be easily acquired.
I get more drink.
All right.
I'm gonna reduce. Oh, I'm gonna spend 9 silver on drink.
That will get you a fair number of them since drinks are inexpensive at the moment.
Anyway, I allocate 9 silver for drinks.
All right. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
No.
You're still holding in there. You're starting to feel it, but you're still good. You're not quite sloshed yet.
Okay.
I down yet another.
You
Oops.
down another. Okay, well you can't get drunk.
Another double.
Another double. Okay, well you can't get drunker than drunk, so you're still gonna suffer
Fuck!
disadvantage.
He can't pass out.
He might eventually. It depends on how much he's.
It's the same goddamn roll.
You're correct. You are really starting to feel it. It doesn't get any worse for you. I can't impose double disadvantage.
Why not?
Oh, don't ask that! Roll 3 times and take the worst one.
Yeah, okay.
No!
Ah! Seamus is not having a good day.
Seamus is
gonna go
not having a good day.
I'm gonna go beat the shit out of some guards.
All right. So
What?
With their consent, of course.
You went in the fighting ring. So as you approach the fighting ring, the man that's actually running the whole thing, like setting up the bouts and all,
Yeah.
he immediately takes a look at you, and without even asking, just says, "All right, heavyweights, right there. Is there anyone in particular you're looking to have a fight with?" I mean, you can see all of the participants, and you can easily pick out the ones that are the heavyweight fighters.
Mhm.
I mean, none of you've had a good relationship with the guards. None of them in particular pissed you off.
Yeah. Choose one for me.
All right. Just a reminder: this is unarmed only.
Yes.
No armor, no shields,
No armor, no shields.
and no magic. Is that clear?
Could I breathe fire at? No, that was a silly question.
You make that statement, and as soon as the word fire is uttered, he just gives you the really look.
It's not magical. It's a biological process.
It's a biological process. It's a biological process. Hold on. Wait. It's a biological process.
When you're ready, just step into the ring, and I'll have someone,
Yes, of course.
I'll have someone enter. What's your name?
Mira Drastilian.
All right.
I'm assuming. Okay. A. She had the idea of asking if Seraph was on the list of people to fight. B. Kind of doesn't want to fight Seraph. C. Kind of does want to fight Seraph. Anyway. This man did not just pick Seraph for me, though.
Seraph is on the list, though you do not see her.
Okay.
But no.
Either way, I don't think she would
didn't
go
ask
for
for
Seraph
anyone-
right off the bat. Yeah, I
You
asked
didn't
for
ask
random.
anyone in specific, so your name is called out. You step into the ring, and a guard steps in opposite you. He's pretty burly, though not quite as tall as you are. And he drops into just kind of a. He drops into a. He readies up. He drops into a readied stance.
I put up I put up hands for a second, like hold on, and I walk up to him. I put my hand out for him to shake it first.
He looks at you, looks down at your hand, and goes shrugs and goes in for the shake.
Yeah, I shake his hand.
You shake his hand.
And then you suplex him.
No, I do not. I do not suplex him. I shake his hand, and I back up and I ready up.
All right. Once the moderators, or the ref, I suppose, sees that you are actually ready, he drops back into his readied stance, and a bell rings.
Ding ding.
So you
Initiative?
are a good 15
Or-
feet away from him, and I would like you to roll initiative. I'm not
Right.
going to throw up the initiative.
Yeah, but there you go.
Ooh, all right. He is actually going to go. He actually gets to go first
All right.
with an initiative of 22.
Oh,
Yeah,
he got a good roll.
got a good roll.
He got a good roll.
He approaches and goes to throw a punch.
I got my guard up. Let's go.
That is not going to hit. That is a 6.
Oh,
He whiffs entirely. He goes for a wide haymaker and just barely grazes your nose. Snout?
snout.
We'll go with
I think.
snout.
Yeah, we'll go with snout. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. It's a snout. What's an alligator's face?
It's a snout.
Face thingy, and it's a snout.
Alright, well, it's your turn.
It is my turn, and I will punch him twice. I'm not raging, and I'm not. Actually, I will reckless attack.
You will reckless attack, so please give me an attack roll with advantage.
Hold on. I need it.
Arcana.
That's. I did not roll that right now. That's
Okay.
not.
No, I just noticed. I don't know why. Anyway, go ahead. 2 attack rolls.
Let
with
me.
advantage.
Okay. Oh, I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
You're not angry. Is your strength mod? What's your strength mod?
4,
4.
and then my proficiency is 3.
So let's see. Why is that 5 plus 1?
A crit. It crit. So
It's
and the
10.
dice is a 1d1. So
Oh, you're right. So 7 damage. So you give him a nice clock across the jaw with your with that first hit.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, and then the second one. What about the second one? Does that hit with the 23?
Yeah, a 23 hits. His AC's 12.
Oh,
He's a human guard with no armor.
okay.
So yeah, you give him a nice clock across the jaw with that first hit, which sends him reeling a bit. And you're able to land a punch, but it's not quite as solid since he's stumbling.
Yeah, I feel like I gave him a right hook and then a left jab. You know.
And with hit points of 11, he's down immediately.
Dang.
Crits will do that.
Oh.
You,
Well, I
look over. You didn't kill him, did you, Mira?
No, he's still breathing.
Yeah, he's still breathing. There two guards immediately hop into the ring and pull him out to resuscitate him.
Yeah.
Or at least to make sure that he doesn't need resuscitating, I suppose. He's not dead.
Like before I could even like think about like, oh, I should probably get him up.
Yeah.
He's
no, you give me a perception check, real quick.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna raise both of my fists in the air because I am victorious.
You're celebrating your victory. Give me a perception check.
The first one, forget the. Yeah.
It's not all that hard to see. As you raise your fists in victory and look around, you notice that most of the people here, that are here for this fight, because you are not in the main square, they are definitely just common folk. There's some burly guys out there, men and women, that are raring to fist fight a guard, but they are not adventurer types.
Oh. Oops. Well, I kind of want to fight Seraph.
You kind of want to fight Seraph.
Knowing that that's probably going to go badly for me, I want to fight Seraph.
All right. So you walk back up to the guy. He's just looking at you and goes, "Okay. So clearly you need something a little more challenging. Seraph is indeed on the list. However, she is not here.
I see that.
I believe there are other fighting rinks, probably in the main square, but you're more likely to find her there than anywhere else.
All right.
As well as just people more suited.
To yes.
Your skill level.
Sorry about that. I will leave and go back to the main square and find someone suited.
All right.
And then I walk up to Oriet and I'm like, "Is that a suit?
What?
Is that a suit you're wearing?"
A suit? Is this the setup to a joke?
I'll tell you what.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
That
was.
I want you to give me an insight check real quick, because you're probably standing close enough to hear this guy speaking. That's fine. Mira's not all that hard to read. Given what he told her, that is probably the setup to something bad for you.
I thought he was wearing a suit.
What?
Find someone more suited to your
Okay. I'm gonna go to the main square and we'll find someone to beat the shit out of.
All right.
I need to go teach these fucking court or open square musicians the proper way to play because it sounds horrid.
Well, I have an idea.
it well, like I said, the individual groups that are playing don't sound terrible. It's just the sheer number of them in such close proximity.
Why don't you just get them all to play the same song?
Exactly. That was my plan.
All right.
Well, I knew I hung out with you for a reason.
It's
So
for my amazing looks
so
and my silky voice.
I have no idea what you look like.
True.
okay. Well, luckily, no, you did say amazing looks. Never mind. I want you to. Okay, I want you to give me. Let's call it 5 persuasion checks, one for each of the major guilds that have setups here.
All right, persuasion is what I'm good at because I can't. I'm not allowed to roll less than a 10. Add 3 to that 15, so that's an 18.
Okay. And what are you telling them? What are you requesting?
Let's see. What would be a piece they all know?
Well, I mean, there's a smattering of people that do come from all over, and you get the sense that they're all very used to playing with each other, seeing as they well not only live here but work in close proximity. So they all do generally know the same kinds of things. So
I think
if you have any kind of specific request,
we need to go with. We need to really get this festival going. Something high energy, upbeat, a drinking song. That would be the best.
all right. Well then, how about you start us off then? Is pretty much the response you get from all of them.
Okay, well, I'm not actually gonna burst out in song here if that's what you were
No,
expecting.
I want you to, yeah, I want you to give me one performance check.
Oh, don't. Okay, come on, Luke. Don't blow a string now. Oh,
Back him up! I can back you up!
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I don't get advantage on that, but I
no,
guess I gotta.
No, and that's not how this works. If you want to help him, you can. That will give him advantage.
Okay, I help him.
You don't make your own roll. You give him advantage.
I gave him advantage.
all right, then I get to roll again
So
and
you get to roll
hopefully
again,
take
and we
a
take the higher
better.
result.
Wow.
All right, you're a little out of practice playing drinking songs. Your education doesn't your level of education doesn't exactly lend to that kind of performance. At least not many of them. But you are able to kick up a decent song that they are all able to follow fairly easily. Especially now that they're being quiet, your single lute, if you play loud enough, can be heard. So that they're all now in time. And yeah, it sounds better.
We have turned this cacophony into a symphony, and now all of the peasants can get drunk in a combined blaze of merriment and wonder.
I don't think blaze would be the right word, but yeah.
Seamus, do you want to do anything here, or are you just getting drunk?
I'm laughing.
Blaze is the right word. A powerful and passionate fire burning within all of us to enjoy this day as much as we can. No, don't light things on fire. Actually, you know what? You know what? Yes, straight up in the air. Here's to that.
I breath weapon straight up in the air.
All right, you shoot off a column of fire straight up into the air, which is met by a smattering of applause from nearby festival goers. And oddly enough, you see similar columns of fire and even some bolts of electricity and snow go up into the air all around the square.
As long as no one tried acid breath, that one comes back down.
No one tried acid or poison gas, but there are a number of other Dragonborn in the crowd, and they all respond in kind.
You know what sucks for them? It won't recharge for them.
That's fair, but they might not necessarily need it right now.
Yeah.
And Seamus, I appreciate your always raring to go and making fun of Oriet. But I was asking more, like, is there something you want to do here at the festival beyond getting drunk?
Find more things to laugh at or eat about.
Uh-huh.
I'm a simple dwarf.
Uh-huh.
Simple is correct.
Listen,
Right out of my
you
mouth.
needlessly complicated, yellow painted fry pan.
Fry pan.
You couldn't even toot a melody if a fucking music box was playing right next to you.
He doesn't toot, he strums.
Oh, know what I said?
Anyway, I'm going to go find Seraph.
You're going to go find Seraph. You do eventually find Seraph at the what appears to be the largest of the guilds, which does have their own fighting ring set up. She is unarmored, though is in similarly colored green clothing.
Mm-hmm.
In a similar style to the guards that you saw earlier. A sort of out of armor uniform.
Yeah.
And she is, well, for lack of a better term, beating the snot out of any adventurer who is stepping up to take the challenge.
I step up to take the challenge.
You step up to take the challenge. She appears to be the only person you can challenge in this particular ring, or at least at the moment. There are a number of other adventurers that appear to be from that guild that appear ready to go. But for right now, she's big and in charge. Ah, Mira. Good to see you.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to win or not, but I don't care.
I didn't think someone like you would. Alright. Give me an initiative roll.
After all, it's the thrill of the fight.
Let's go. Yay!
Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
Well, you do indeed get to go first.
All right. Finna run up
in the center of the ring.
Finna run up and punch her.
All right, you're just gonna run up and punch her. Do it.
Well, wait. It's Seraph.
Yes.
I'm gonna get angry.
You're gonna get angry. So you let out a battle cry as usual.
Yeah.
And you.
It's more of a laugh now.
Yeah. All right, I'll take that. And you take a running swing at her.
Well, it's gonna be 2 swings because.
Yeah.
I'm multi-attack.
Reckless attacking.
Yes, reckless attacking.
Reckless attacking.
All right. Yeet. And that. Come on. There we go. Okay, not entirely sure about the second one, but
the 21 will hit. The 15 does not.
All right.
She's about as big as you are. Maybe not quite as tall, but she's quick.
She's half orc, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta remember she's a half orc.
And she
All
will,
right.
and she will follow up in kind. She's not she's not throwing punches quite as wildly as you are right now.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to.
Oh wait, you're raging, right? So
Yes.
that's 7, not 5.
Oh yes, that's 7 and not 5. Yes.
Okay. God, and you have all the armor.
Yes. My armor is my skin.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
20 hits. All right. And
I do not have my shield.
She will throw another punch. A 20 hits. All right.
All right.
So she will deal 5 damage per hit. But you are raging.
So it's 2 damage per hit. So 4 damage.
Yeah.
Are we working with like non-lethal or is it just 4 damage? I'll take 4 damage. I'll take 4 damage, but
technically non-lethal's not a thing, but you're not really trying to kill each other, so
yeah.
Use your health, but you're not going to die from this.
Yeah, okay. All right. My turn.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Punch. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I keep forgetting to turn on rage.
So,
anyway, that is an 8 and a. So it's a 7 plus 1, and then another 7.
Yes. So 8, and the 25 will hit for another 5 damage. All right. Pop. That's gonna hit.
Uh-oh.
It's not a crit though.
And then web flies at me. It wasn't Seraph. It was an utter cap in disguise.
That'll be 1 hit for 5 damage, but you're raging, so.
Ow.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Yeah. Well, so 1 hit for 7.
1 hit for 7?
1 hit for 7, because I know that 13 ain't gonna hit.
Ah, yes.
But a 22...
22 will definitely hit. And she will respond in kind. Both of you are just throwing punches.
How mukatte kuru no ka?
She goes into 2 more, but swings a little wide, not expecting how hard one of those hits you gave her was.
All right, so I take another 2?
No, you don't. She misses.
Oh, she misses twice. All right. Well, you know what that means. I click punch twice.
Those will both hit for 14 damage total. Oof. Alright, she's starting to realize that you indeed do not mess around.
So, what she got up her sleeve? Because I don't have anything except constantly punching.
Well, she's going to attack you twice. She's going to throw a couple punches.
All right.
That first one hits. Second one hits. And then, out of really nowhere, she gets this look in her eye, I need to look. I need to look and make sure I'm understanding how this works.
Okay. Important.
Important.
You want me to look at it? What is it?
Action surge.
Ooh.
All. Not action surge. Okay, well, how much damage did I take from those 2 hits?
Well, hang on.
Oh,
You just on your turn, you take 1 extra action.
All right.
One extra regular action.
She's gonna hit you 2 more times.
Oh, dude. That
hits. That one hits. All right. No crits, but you do take 4 hits in total. For 5 damage each.
16 damage? No, that's not how that works. It's 8 damage. Because each one of them is 5.
Yeah.
That means each one of them is 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. I know how to do math.
Yeah, you take 8 damage.
Okay. Not bad, but can you keep it up?
Those will hit, yeah. She's looking rough. And she will once again attempt to hit you 4 times.
Holy shit, she's fucking 17th level or higher? That's nuts.
That's nuts.
Is that how that works? Does she only get it once?
Once per short rest. If she's... And yeah, just the standard fighter gets action surge at 2nd level and a second use at 17th level.
Never mind.
Oh.
She'll hit you twice, though.
Okay. That means 4 more damage for me.
Yeah.
Well... I don't even know if it rolled twice anymore. Yeah, there's so many punches.
Those will hit, yeah. And with that, she stumbles back just a little bit. And then gets a real fierce look in her eye as she just kind of rights herself again. And goes in for 2 more.
All right.
And they will both hit. So another 4 damage.
Rage do be like that.
Rage do be like that.
I'm not entirely sure that hits at all.
That first one doesn't. The second one will, but it doesn't matter because after that second one lands, she goes down like a ton of bricks. You give her a nice good one right in the chest, and she does it, and she just falls backwards, breathing heavily. Seems far more satisfied with that bout than anything else that she's put up with today. Barbarians do be like that.
Yeah. The fighting spirit.
What an amazing bout, Mira.
Damn. Someone should have bet on me.
Oh, it was all in good fun here. I wouldn't feel right. I say as I kind of shoo away someone in the background that was approaching with a coin pouch.
All right. And with that over, is there anything else anybody wants to get done today?
Well, on a more serious note, We should be looking out for anything happening, right?
I mean, they have guards for that. We just have to make sure we don't end up so drunk that should something happen, we can't help.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
We say I look at you. I was like, if you were any higher off the ground, you'd fall over.
And if you're any more shinier on the face, maybe that'd call you the sun.
I tip him over.
Mira, give me an unarmed attack roll just to see if you can touch him at the very least.
Oh, okay. I reckless.
He's a master of the drunken fist style.
Reckless.
I reckless to push him over.
Alright, well, 22 definitely beats Seamus's AC. Seamus, give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage. Seamus goes down like a ton of bricks.
I mean, he didn't fall very far, let's be honest.
Yeah, you take no damage, but you do find yourself on your back out of nowhere. You don't really know what happened there. You felt something bump you, but you have no idea.
Man, must have been one hell of a chick.
What?
To knock me off my feet.
It was.
I don't know, Seraphim's around. You've expressed some interest on that front.
I'm right here. And I'm the one who did it.
Who?
I'm angry for the purposes of the joke.
Okay, well, if there's nothing else y'all want to get done here, if there's nothing specific that
I can't win any money rolling strength checks, can I?
You do find one strength-based game.
I would love to play.
All right. It's 2 silver to play. If you
All
can
right.
you're just gonna take this mallet.
All right.
The gentleman running this hands you a mallet with both hands.
All right, I take both hands.
Yeah. If you can get the target halfway up, you get your money back. All the way, you double your money. So, give me an attack roll.
An attack roll. All right. I want to say I am reckless attacking. And I will attempt this probably 5 times. So I will be spending one gold and
it's one shot per play.
So I'll be attempting 5 times, thus
at 2 silver
spending one gold.
Yes.
And possibly making 1 gold.
All right, so then give me 5 attack rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see. 19, 20. Yeah, you make your 1 gold back.
Ah! I made a profit today.
All right. As the day progresses, without issues, you enjoy the food and festivities. You have fixed musical stylings, and manage to beat the captain of the guard in a bare knuckle brawl. Overall, a successful harvest festival.
Haha.
And we're gonna close it there.